Alright, Nissan Z Limited Series. We got 14 tiers down. So down to one final tier to complete this series to win the car, which is worth some 275 gold if you're to buy it outright. 2,000 victory points. We'll see where those extra 2,000 victory points lands me in this round, and the 20 extra gold and 50,000 racing dollars. So, all right, final tier, PR 36.8 required. And just to recap, you need 3 upgrades across the board to reach that for some 160 gold and around 500,000 racing dollars. So, all right, we'll just start from Hunter, I suppose, at good old Silverstone International Circuit. And yeah, not much bot training in this event here. I figured just run through and see how it goes. So 17 seconds of head start for Sylvia, which translates to about what, 500? Yeah, 500 meters. So we gotta catch up and win by extra, couple 300 meters or so. And of course, international circuit, a little bit longer than the national circuit, but certainly about the half of the Grand Prix circuit, right? So, but yeah, should be quite doable. There we go. And of course, these corners, Sylvia, that is driven obviously by the bot, does slow down quite significantly, so that allows me time to reach my target distance, and that is good enough for the gold trophy number 43 in this limited series. And yes, this was of course part of the round 2, which, as I'm making this video, has, expired about almost a week ago, more like 5 days ago. But as long as you started the event before it expired, you are given full 7 days to complete it, which is what I am doing here. All right. 3 service bars, not too bad. Plenty left to complete the remaining events here. Not for the cup, because that's high lap count cup at the Brickyard. But before that, we'll do the speed snap at the other American circuit, NASCAR circuit, that is, Daytona. And it says road course. All right, so I believe this one takes place on the outer rim, right? Better be, to hit 260 kph. I don't think I'll be able to pull that off in the interior. Not with this car. Yeah, we're heading out. So, this is the exiting section of the interior sector. And there we go. Nice and wide swing, extending the length of the run, which helps with, obviously, more distance you travel, more speed you're able to accumulate. Right? So, slightly different line, and apparently not enough still. Alright, I need to pull it off a little bit cleaner, but I think because I didn't even land in the podium spot, I think it's gonna lower the target speed from 259.95, which is almost 260. So it's gonna be decreased most likely to, yeah, a little bit. Alright, but I'll have to be a little bit more aggressive. I was thinking I could kind of, you know, phone it in, but it seems I need a little bit more care with this run. Alright, so swinging a little bit wider and hopping on the gas a little bit earlier as well. Let's see if that's gonna be enough. I think that should be enough. Just barely. Yeah, that's the things that you would have to put up with. At least that event was a pretty short speed snap. But yeah, without bot training, some of these targets, you may need multiple tries to just lower the target when you're not running fully upgraded. Fully upgraded, you don't have that issue, by the way. Because, you know, I mean, you're fully upgraded. There's no better place to be, you know. Anyway, down to final 7-lapper cup. So PR 36.8 required, which, as I said, can reach by getting 3 upgrades across the board for the cost of some 160 gold. And then this series, of course, pays back 35 gold. So your net cost to complete this event, to win this car, is more like 125, right? Which isn't too bad, you know, even for a car that's only featured in a single series. But because the Fire Monkeys decided that they're gonna lock the series, even when you own the other cars featured in the series, if you don't own this car, the series is apparently gonna remain locked, which is kind of annoying, I suppose. Because the other 2 cars in the series are, you know, like some older Nissans, right? So a bit annoying. But anyway, we got 7 laps to claim the victory here, so let's keep it going. A little off track. You see this car slowing down. But just the first lap. Plenty of race left ahead. There we go. Minimize the damage. At least I don't think I have made any severe enough contact to accumulate any significant damage that will affect the performance of the car here. So the windshield looks good. Usually a good sign. If you start getting cracked windshield, you know, then your car's performance has been compromised. Ooh, that didn't sound very good, did it? I think I'm still good, but if I hit another one of those, it will start to affect the performance of the car. But let's double check. So still no crack in the windshield, so we're good. And we got a couple of opponents to track down. Stay Frosty in P3, and who's in P1? Maestro Man or Oral Pod? Not sure. I guess we'll have to overtake Stay Frosty to find out. So, oh, that's good. Going flat out into the speedway section. But somehow I'm still unable to catch up to the leaders. I have to make that happen around bends. Alright, so it is Maestro men in P1. That was a bit wild swinging. Going back into the overtake zone, the interior, since this part is where we actually have a chance to catch up. Because even the top tier bots do suck at cornering. So here we go. Take underneath and in the lead. Now we got this race in the bag. This is what I'm gonna say. Still got 4 more laps to go, so this final race a bit lengthier. I think this is the longest race in this limited series. So yeah, towards the later part of the series, the cup races do get a bit lengthier. A little late on the brakes. But I don't think I went off track when I was entering back into the interior road course sector. And now we're getting to lap some slow bots. About halfway into the race. So the obstacle course begins. And not only do bots struggle with cornering, they also struggle with the lapping traffic. So we should be building quite easily some safe buffer against Maestro men and company. Alright, so lap 4 was 121 and change. And then still got 3 more laps, so let's see if we can beat 121 with the obstacle along the way. Obviously we'll have to adjust our line, since we cannot just demand our line, since these slow bots they're not that accommodating. They're gonna stay right in your path. Alright, 57, 58. Yeah, it's gonna be a slower lap than 121. Sector 2 at 58 seconds. Yeah, I don't think there's enough there to bring it under minute 21, but maybe there is. Oh, look at that, minute 19. What do you know? Seems I know nothing. Alright, early braking this time. Can we beat 119 this time around? As the traffic isn't too heavy. There we go. Alright, sector 2, can we wrap it under 58 seconds? $55, $56, $57. Alright, that's looking promising. Does that mean actual lap is gonna come under minute 19? It's like they're all, of course, going flat out in this guy. 16, 17, 18, just over 19. Alright, so final lap. A little bit deeper with the braking there. That may have been the best braking point though. Alright, another opponent lapped. Was it 26 seconds or something like that for sector 1? Come on, could we get a minute 18 lap? "56 seconds, alright, improving." And this traffic shouldn't really affect the line that much. Still able to take it flat out. And come on, 17 and 18. All right, definitely improving decent amount each lap. That's good to see, you know. All right, so 5,100 fame points, so not bad. You know, of course, you have to run almost like 10 minutes. You know, when you think about it that way, it's not that great, but, you know, for early in your career in the game, which is what this car is aimed towards, not terribly expensive to upgrade, you know what I mean? I say that is pretty decent payout. So there we go. And of course, once you complete the series, this limited series is always going to be available in the game until maybe about next year around this time. So, all right, let's pick up the final rewards. There it is, the delivery time. Beautiful. Yeah, this car's a fun little car. And 2,000 victory points earned. And that will do it. So, and yeah, and the new version, version 11, there is an exclusive series featuring this car once you fully upgrade this car. And then the Generation Z is the other bonus series the car's featured in. So there we go. So that's the end of another limited series that is from previous round 2. And there it is. That was the last event that was available. So there you have it. So the races are still available, as I said, until this round expires around next year this time. So, all right, thanks for tagging along for the ride, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.